Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
All right, 25 minutes before 12 o'clock, 76 degrees, by the way. That's about as warm as we're going to get today, but we're not complaining. That feels good out there. 53 degrees, the low tonight. Tomorrow, 80 degrees. Don't forget, light up Ocala tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful day. No mention of rain until late Saturday night. And in addition to the wet, it's also ushering some cool. So look for highs on Sunday to be 66. So I don't know where you're from, but you probably don't think that's cool at all. But it is cool for us. Right? Those of us who've lived here. Matthew Bellis is on the phone. He's the Chief Communications Officer at Liberty HealthShare. We're going to find out what that is. I can tell you in a nutshell, or between the parentheses, Liberty HealthShare is the Christian tradition of healthcare sharing, available and affordable to all. Let's find out about this. Oh, real quickly, the website for Liberty HealthShare is libertyhealthshare.org. Matthew's been with us before. Let me make sure I got all these buttons pushed correctly before we say hi. Good morning, Matthew Bellis. Good morning, Matthew. How you doing?
Good morning, Mr. Whitler. How are you?
I'm good. Where are you calling from?
Well, as you were talking about the weather, I just thought from my cold and rainy Pennsylvania window, I'm a little jealous of where you are.
We're saying 66 is going to be cold on Sunday, and that sounds good to you, right?
How dare you, sir?
All right, so I have had you on the air before, and you have explained Liberty HealthShare, the whole idea, the concept, but don't tell me, tell the listeners who'd never heard of this before. What is this?
Sure. Liberty HealthShare is a 501c3 nonprofit healthcare sharing ministry. It's a long way to say that we are men and women who are gathered together voluntarily to share in each other's medical expenses. We do that on a regular, systematic basis. By each and every month, we send it called a share amount. Liberty HealthShare is there to direct those share amounts to our other members who have real medical bills and needs that they need to have shared in. So Liberty HealthShare is really there to bring a community together to set individuals free within their health care and to share those medical bills in and amongst each other.
Now, when you hear our politicians talk about health care in America, do you sometimes wonder why haven't they paid attention to this concept? Because this seems like it would work for everybody.
Well, it's an interesting concept because it does set people free. It really does change the paradigm of healthcare to give people freedom and choice and decision back in their healthcare. But a part of that is that a person has to take responsibility, control, and ownership over their own healthcare. The third-party payment system and other third-party payers like government or insurance really have an entitlement mentality built into their system where the third party, is in control over their health care. But in health care sharing, we're first party. We're all self-pay patients, taking care and being responsible for our own health care. So the message of personal responsibility and community sharing is a little bit tough swallow for a government who is used to being in control over the whole issue. While it may make work for a lot of people, for people who are just used to that entitlement system, it really is not a good fit for them.
And how about the people that are eligible for Medicare? Do you take care of that portion of the humans, or is that something separate?
Well, we actually have quite a few members of Liberty HealthShare who are also on Medicare. They are people who identify well with the mission of Liberty HealthShare, that community spirit, people joining in and sharing and helping one another and being independent in their own healthcare lives. But it really does give them a sense of empowerment to be a part of this while also having a lot of their bills taken care of by Medicare. That's not a problem for us. We just let the Medicare system run through, and those medical bills that are still eligible for sharing, that are still around, we will absolutely share in them as medical bills. So we don't have a problem with that at all. That's not an issue for us.
Do we have to have a doctor that is approved by the service, or like some insurance companies say, or some doctors say, well, we don't take that insurance, whatever. Does that same kind of thing happen with Liberty HealthShare?
You know, that's the beauty of this type of system, is that decision is totally, entirely up to you. Liberty HealthShare is not going to stand in the way of you choosing the doctor or hospital that you want to work with. Go to that doctor and hospital, and as long as they're okay with you being a healthcare sharing ministry member, then we're not going to stand in the way of you two working together as the way that it should be. We want our members to feel empowered and be able to work with the doctor or hospital of their choice. And that's really important whenever we're talking about freedom and decision-making within healthcare.
And sometimes, or most of the time, I think when a person has to have some type of surgery, that the hospital itself has to fill out like a PreAdmittance form. Does Liberty HealthShare take care of that also?
Well, we do like to get pre-notification from our members or hospitals whenever it comes to the procedures that our members are going to go through. Very easy, very unencumbered system where you can just let us know what's going on, because that just lets the community know what we can expect and prepare for. That's a part of being a good member, good responsible consumer of healthcare. The hospital can take care of that. The member can take care of that. It really just keeps the community informed of the kind of expenses that we're going to be seeing.
Does it also help with like eye care and dental care, that kind of thing?
Well, the joy of Liberty HealthShare and the thing that we do is we're there for those items that are unexpected and unaffordable. Things that we can take care of on a regular basis and prepare for, we should be fiscally responsible enough to be able to do so. For regular eye care or dental visits, those are things that we should build into our system. But also the beauty of this is because we've done the right things, we have seen natural benefits of being a part of this system. We actually see a lot lower of healthcare costs within this system than any others. So a lot of people have been able to build that back into their budgets to take care of those issues if they're a regular part of their healthcare bills. So while we don't take direct payment of eye care or dental, our members are fine with being able to take care of those things themselves because they can put that back into their budget on a fiscally responsible basis. Now, if those issues are a part of a medical incident, absolutely 100% those would be eligible expenses for sharing. So as long as you need that to be there as an eligible expense because it's attached to an incident, vision and dental, those types of things are eligible for sharing within Liberty HealthShare.
Does everyone pay the same premium dollar amount?
Well, we don't have premium dollars as per se to a third-party payment system like insurance. We have what we call share amounts because those share amounts are going directly to another person in need. And they're set based on your level of participation, whether as a single, a couple, or a family, or a part of one of our three programs, Liberty Share, Liberty Plus, and Liberty Complete. For a single being a part of Liberty Complete, you would expect to pay $2.99 per month for your suggested monthly share amount, $3.99 per month for a couple, and $5.29 per month for a family of three more. That's mom, dad, all the kids. And whenever you actually have a medical incident, that's when we have our annual unshared amount. The amount of money that you pay before sharing actually begins, that's $1,000 for an individual, $1,750 for a couple, and $2,250 for, again, that family of three or more.
Oh, wow. So let's say the couple has a HealthShare plan and they have a baby next year. They could add that baby to the plan?
Yeah, we do it all the time. Whenever our couples have a baby and they want to add a baby to their health sharing program, we have a feature online right where you could do that with no problem. We've actually done that 3 times with
Oh,
my
my.
family
Oh, my
over the
gosh.
past 5 years.
Well, congratulations on that. Matthew, thank you for coming back. Have an enjoyable Thanksgiving. For the listeners, the website is what you're going to want to look at to learn everything you need to know about Liberty HealthShare. The website is easy, libertyhealthshare.org. Any other information, Matthew, we should leave, a phone number or anything?
Well, this is a perfect time of year to call us as well, 855-58-LIBERTY, 855-585-4237. Open enrollment is here, so people are taking a look at their health care dollars, so come and take a look at Liberty HealthShare.
Very good. Matthew, thank you again, and have a great Thanksgiving.
Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. We'll be right back.